let's just get started. Who was your first partner? Okay, perfect. Next question. Describe the worst first date you've ever been on. Okay, perfect. Who was the partner that you couldn't get over? Okay. Yeah, no, you're doing really well. Yeah. Okay. Is quality time important to you in a relationship? Okay. Do you believe in monogamy? Monogamy. Okay. Up next. What is the worst lie you've told a partner? The worst lie. Okay. Really? Okay. Do you have any remorse about that? No? Okay. Who was your first crush? Perfect. I'm assuming that was like high school, eh? Yeah. Usually how it goes. Up next. Have you ever thought you were going to marry one of your partners? Okay. Yeah, no shame in that. I think we've all been hopeless romantics a time or two in our lives. Okay. Do physical looks matter to you? Okay. No, you don't need to be ashamed. There's no judgment here. No judgment here. Okay. Up next, what do you value most in a relationship? Okay, perfect. What is your love language? Your love language. Well, we all have all five. I think it's five, but like, which is your most important to you? Yeah, there's like quality time, physical touch, words of affirmation, gifts, giving gifts or receiving gifts. There's one more. I don't remember. Okay. Sounds good. Perfect. Have you ever made an ex-partner jealous via social media? Like on What's the worst thing you've ever drunk texted an ex before? Okay. Is that a direct quote? Okay. Yeah. I'd maybe keep that. To myself if I was you. Okay. Up next, have you ever been cheated on? Ever been cheated on? Perfect. Up next, how many serious relationships have you been in? Okay. How did your past relationship, how did your last or past relationship end? Like, yeah, it's always the commitment issues, am I right? Okay. Up next, what turns you on? Okay. How many times have you been the one to end the relationship, whether they knew it or not? Perfect. Okay. I'm not saying it's perfect that you've ended relationships. I'm just saying perfect that you answered the question. Okay. What has been your worst experience with heartbreak? Okay. Shoot. Sorry. Okay. Have you ever been tested for an STI? Yeah, I think it's really important to create an open dialogue about STIs and getting tested, you know? I don't think it's shameful. I think it's just being responsible and being like a good partner, you know? Okay. Up next. Have you ever cheated on someone? Okay. Are you over your previous partner? Okay. What is your definition of intimacy? Okay. What did you learn about yourself from your previous relationship? Okay. Did your previous partner or partners get along with your friends/family? Okay. How do you deal with difficult emotions in regards to relationships? Okay. What's the best gift you ever got from a partner? Okay. Oops. Sorry. The removed from a partner? Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm not laughing. It's just, that's rough. Okay. Who was the one that got away? Okay. Shoot, just hold on. I told you the program in this bitch is ridiculous. Okay. Who was your first kiss? Sorry. I'm a little frazzled now. Okay. So who was your first kiss? Okay. That one's easy. So, up next. Do you think you show nurturing qualities when in a relationship? Okay. Have you or would you ever consider having a pet with a partner? Okay, sounds good. Up next, have you ever had multiple partners at the same time? Okay, no, you don't need to explain yourself about that one. Yeah, okay. What was your first time like? Okay, sounds good. Wow, sounds awkward like everyone's, but you know. What's your biggest fear when it comes to relationships? Okay. What are you not willing to compromise on? Okay. Describe your best first kiss. Perfect. Have you ever gotten out of a relationship and jumped right into another one? Okay. Are acts of service important to you? Okay, sounds good. Are you friends with any of your exes? Okay. How do you define cheating? Okay, that's a simple, yeah, that's simple. Okay, what's the most embarrassing relationship moment you've ever had? Okay. Would you say that you're more dominant or submissive? Okay. What makes you feel loved? Okay. Have you ever been in an abusive relationship? Okay. was your last relationship? Okay. How do you feel about dating a partner with children? Okay. Do you still follow any of your previous partners on social media? Okay. What are the best qualities you bring to a relationship? Okay. What is the first thing you notice about a potential partner? Okay. What was the most fun date you've ever had? Okay. When was the last time a partner made you cry? Okay. What are 3 qualities your partner must have? Okay. How would you describe your perfect date? All you need is a light jacket. Okay. Up next. What is the worst habit you have when it comes to relationships? Okay. What would you do if you and your partner had different sex drives? Okay. Yeah, no, that is a bit of a tough situation, eh? Yeah. Okay. What makes you frustrated when it comes to relationships? Okay, would you rather have a partner who is funny, seductive, smart, or nurturing? Okay, perfect. When have you felt the most vulnerable in a relationship? Okay, up next. What is your biggest relationship deal breaker? Okay. What side of the bed do you prefer to sleep on? Okay. What makes you believe that you're ready for a relationship? Okay. What turns you off? Okay. ever been in a relationship with someone who was previously married? Okay. Have you ever gotten into a physical altercation with a partner? Okay. And the last question is, what's the longest relationship you've